Hello, it's Auntie Debbie. Hope you're well and have a good day. It is Wednesday here in Australia and today it's story time. It's got a new story for you. And today's story is called The Lion and the Mouse. So look out for those characters. All right, are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. The Lion and the Mouse. In a forest lives a rather rickety mouse. He was so afraid of the fox, the wolf, and even himself. If the wind blew and a branch cracked, he looked around for a hole he could hide. Because of this, all of the little animals made fun of him.
"Oh, you're even scared of the wind,"
said the bird. "You're scared," said the bear. One day, the mouse got his act together and went over to see the king of the jungle, the lion. The lion had just finished having his lunch and was taking a nap in front of the cave. The mouse's friends were all curious as to what the mouse had planned. The mouse started to climb up the lion's tail. He got up on the lion's back. With a very confident look on his face, he posed to his friends. Although he was terrified, he was doing everything in his power not to make it look obvious. Right at that moment, the lion woke up and he shook his body. And the mouse fell off. The mouse and the lion came eye to eye. All the other animals were worried.
"Oh no, the lion will swallow the mouse."
Cried the bird.
"What nerve, what courage."
"What are you doing on my back?"
Asked the lion. "Oh, please, don't eat me. I'm the most vulnerable of all the animals. I'm always scared. Even if a leaf falls from the tree, I get scared.
Well, you shouldn't be on my back.
I'm tired of this life. I want to get rid of this fear. You are the king of the jungle. With just one big roar, the animals all fear you. Would you consider taking me into your custody?" said the poor mouse in tears. The lion listened to the mouse in silence. The mouse was wondering what his reply was going to be. The lion laughed and asked the mouse,
Why should I help you? Give me one good reason as to why I shouldn't eat you.
"Ooh, your help will be returned, I promise," said the mouse. "Maybe one day I will help you." The lion roared in anger and said to the mouse,
How can such a tiny mouse as you be of any help to me?
But seeing the tiny mouse shaking in front of him, the lion decided not to eat him.
God, I'm full now. Get out of my sight.
The mouse ran away and got away from there. Watching all that was happening from afar, the friends of the mouse were amazed. Some time had passed by and the lion got hungry and started wandering around in the forest. But he did not notice the hunter's trap.
What?
And he got caught. He was hung in the air in a big net.
Oh no, I'm caught in a net.
He tried to break free from the net, but he couldn't do it. He was the king of the forest,
Oh,
so if he yelled for help,
I really am caught.
he would be humiliated. And all the hunters would hear him and come and get him faster. Being out of options, he began to wait. Meanwhile, the other animals living in the forest noticed the lion, but nobody could dare get close to him. When he was passing by, the little mouse saw the lion and he decided to help him. He went directly next to him and started to climb the lion's long tail.
What are you doing?
When he reached the net, he began to chew it.
Ooh.
At that moment, a bunny came running next to them. "Hey, buddy, hurry up. The hunters are coming."
To be fair, I could probably chew it better than a mouse's teeth because I've got bigger teeth.
Yeah, but you're stuck.
I'm stuck, yes.
The other animals who were gathered around suddenly started to run around when they heard the word hunter. But the mouse, he just kept on chewing with persistence.
Nice work.
In the end, the net was torn apart. And the lion managed to fall and get away.
Thank goodness for that. Come on, now jump on my back. Let's get out of here, Mr. Mouse,
said the lion. The mouse jumped on the lion's back and they got away from there. Whew. All breathless, the lion arrived in front of his cave. He knelt and the mouse jumped off.
When you told me that one day you might be able to help me, I underestimated you. I thought, you're a tiny little mouse with no use at all. But you saved my life. Thank you, Mr. Mouse,
said the lion. That's my pleasure, my king, said the mouse.
I am the king. You don't have to be afraid of me anymore. In fact, you don't need to fear anything because you are very courageous, Mr. Mouse. If I am the king of the jungle, then from now on, you are my courageous prince,
said the lion. The lion and the mouse began to laugh. All the animals watching all that was happening from afar came out and applauded the courageous mouse.
Thank you. Oh, the mouse, yes.
Well done.
Well done, Mouse.
The lion and the mouse became best of friends,
Best buddies.
and the forest animals lived in peace forever.
All right, now let's go and find something to eat. Like a bat,
Oh,
or a frog,
sure,
or a mole.
sure.
All right,
We're best buddies.
best buddies.
That's the end of today's story. We hope you enjoyed the tale of the lion and the mouse. We'll see you again soon. Lots of love. Bye.
Love you all.